hate engineering.
Sheldon hands his early bridge design to Professor Boucher, but the professor doesn't even look at it, he just rips it up. Sheldon is confused.
Well, what's wrong with it?
That's your job to figure out.
I would argue that it's your job to teach me.
Well, to start, this bridge is in pieces.
Sheldon sits on the couch pouting. He stares at the TV and suddenly it clicks.
Of course.
He figures Professor Boucher is pushing him to become a better version of himself, so Sheldon bounces back. He keeps working on the design. He hands it to the professor again. The professor still won't look at it and gets ready to rip it.
Oh, at least use a straight edge.
But the professor still rips it, only this time he uses a ruler. Sheldon doesn't quit. He keeps improving the design over and over, but the professor does the same thing every time. Rip it. Watching the pieces fall, Sheldon slowly loses hope. His dad comes home and finds Sheldon frustrated and drawing.
Come on, think.
What's going on?
I can't figure out this engineering project, and every time I turn it in, my professor just rips it up.
Ain't this the fella you liked?
I did when I thought he was pushing me to be all I could be, but it turns out all he can be is mean.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Could you talk to him?
You're in college now. Don't you think you should fight your own battle?
Later, George still goes to see Professor Boucher.
You think I'm being too hard on him and you want me to lighten up?
He doesn't even know where he's going wrong. Maybe you could just point him in the right direction.
You mean give him the answer?
Would you?
Sometimes you have to break them down to build them back up.
George gets why the professor is doing this. They see eye to eye. Sheldon rushes to ask his dad when he gets back.
Is he gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong?
You're sitting here waiting to be handed the answer, and that's not how life is. You gotta work for it.
I don't want to hear a football pep talk.
Your professor's right. Now, instead of pouting, take charge of your own life.
After hearing what his dad says, he is a little annoyed, but deep down he agrees. He tells himself, the only thing he can do now is give it everything he has. One day Sheldon is outside thinking. A gust of wind blows by. The papers on the table move. And suddenly he realizes something.
Of course.
You wanted to see me, ma'am?
I understand you locked Sheldon out of class.
Yes.
Tell me exactly what his face looked like when it happened.
Okay. So he approached the door with that smug look he has.
I know it well.
Then, when he realized it was locked, his face fell into shock and disbelief.
Nice. Show me. Do the face. Oh, sir. You have turned my frown upside down.
You are welcome, ma'am.